Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a little bit of a different topic. Instead of, the usual story times, we're going to be talking about a bit more something personal, okay? We're going to be talking about the time I ran away from my house because it just wasn't a good time. And, I'll just be clear, things are abusive, things weren't going that well, so you know what I decided to do? Skedaddle. Now, there's your context, so if anyone asking, here you go. So how this happened was I had an ex of mine. Now, this ex of mine, me and her, we talked, whatever, ha ha ha. But the thing was, we planned to hang out. So that's exactly what we did. We hung out. We planned it. We planned our thing out. And it didn't really take that long to plan out. To be honest, I mean, it just took like literally one conversation. But what really took me was like the mental preparedness, because mind you, this is practically me just sneaking out of my house without telling anyone and just not being, just being gone, practically ran away or whatever. Um, so I was a little nervous. I was like, man, should I really do this? But, I wasn't in my right mental state because I was pretty mentally ill around that time. Not just that, but also my household not being very healthy for me kind of fucked me over a hard term. So my thought process, being a young teenager, was I'm gonna go hang out with some random that I don't know. Granted, I could have got kidnapped, but whatever, it's done over with. So, anyways, me and this chick hang out, right? And granted, her brother picks me up. Her brother was more than happy to pick me up, and I'm like, oh, all right, bet. Granted, I don't even know who this dude was. I was a young teenager. I mean, luckily it was this person was real. I mean, granted, we just added each other on Snapchat and talked like a month prior because we weren't really like dating. We were kind of just talking, and that had happened. Along with once I got in the car, we kind of just took a nice drive. Granted, this girl's house was far than anywhere that I needed to be. I was far. It was like it took like the fucking back roads out of where I live and far. But we're going down these back roads, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna get kidnapped. I don't even know this chick. I don't know this dude, aka her brother. What's gonna happen? Nothing. But nonetheless, I have that on my mind. I'm nervous, but we finally pull in. We pull into the house. And it's a nice little spot, nice little joint, nothing bad. I go in. First thing I noticed, her mother's mentally ill, and this lady is going ballistic. She's like talking about how sad she is, and I'm just feeling bad. So that's going on, and her brother's calming her down. She's like, I'm like, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge, because I don't judge. Things happen. But after that, calm down. After coming to this chick's house and not even really knowing her, everything calmed down. And her mom, she was chill. Afterwards, we also got McDonald's. I just sat there too awkwardly. There was a period where he was like, her brother, he was like, well, I brought him here. You gonna hang out with him? And she kind of just stood there and just covered her face and laughed at me. Well, I don't know, or him, one of the two. Either way, that happened, and I'm just sitting there awkwardly, like, dude, I don't fucking know. Like, what the hell do you even say to that? I'm just sat there awkwardly, like most of the time, because I didn't know what the fuck to do. So granted, I'm sitting there awkwardly for most of it, and someone brings up the great idea. You want to get McDonald's? Want to get McDonald's? Do I want to get McDonald's? Absolutely. So they bust a move, and while they're busting a move, this guy's like, so you like playing any games? I'm like, yeah, GTA is fire, a lot of other stuff too. He's like, yeah. He's like, you want to play GTA 4? I could show you a cool drift car. And I'm like, say less. So me and this guy are just fucking having a great time. We're having a blast, right? We're having a blast. And we're just playing fucking Xbox. GTA 4, doing whatever. It's the drift car that's behind like that one house. And yeah, well, enough. Anyways, we're doing whatever. We're playing our game, and afterwards, the McDonald's comes. They pull through, and they're like, the McDonald's. I'm like, hey, McDonald's. So I eat the McDonald's, I'm thinking to myself, man, this isn't too terrible. Then I get taken home. Granted, my first thoughts was, man, what the fuck's gonna happen? Not just that, but my family was definitely texting me the entire time. I learned about this because I was checking my DMs afterwards. They were spamming me. But granted, they weren't that good. I mean, at least they cared. Um, and yeah, that was a story about how instead of staying at my house when I got grounded at my abusive household, I decided to run away to a random girl's house and hang out with her and her brother until I went home at the end of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I know this was a shorter one. I was gone for a bit. But I got a crazy story coming out because I actually cracked my head because I was intoxicated and, I cracked my head and I had to get stitches and stuff. So that'll be fun to tell. Um, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And adios.